In this module, we'll be exploring the treatment of respiratory diseases and cancer medications. Review the module outcomes here so you know where to focus your studies. The respiratory diseases has a concept map for you to complete on medications we'll be covering. Chapter 11 is on the hematopoietic disorders. Only 3 drugs from that chapter are on the exam, and these are the drugs used mainly for the treatment of cancer diagnoses, although epoetin is used for patients with chronic kidney disease. There are many drugs in Chapter 14 used for the treatment of cancer. The biologic anti-neoplastic drugs are the newest category of cancer drugs, but we will not be covering in this module. With the medications in this module, you should focus on the nursing care of patients receiving these types of medications. Look at the orange highlighted boxes for patient teaching. Look for similarities between medications and then what is different in the adverse effects. There are 2 activities here in the practice area to practice matching terms and drugs. For a different change of pace in your studies, see if you can get the correct answer without looking up. There are 2 respiratory drugs and inhaler use videos here. Some people find the gentleman on the respiratory drugs memorization tips to be another easy way to memorize and look at some of the drugs. This is another area where you can explore more patient education materials for asthma patients. 2 activities in the discussion area will get you searching for patient education websites. So there's no case study discussions this week, but you will share your findings on websites with the other students in your group. Finally, 4 chapters are to be completed in Prep U. Chapter 14 on cancer has not been assigned because we are not covering many of the meds in this chapter. You can still access this chapter and skip through questions if needed. Always good to take as many questions as you can before the exam. In closing, many of you are attempting to use other resources like Quizlet, Nursing Pharmacology Cheat Sheets, and Course Hero, and there are probably another dozen out there to study for these exams. It is always better for you to create your own study documents. We don't want you to be confused with using multiple study guides. The chapters are short and there are plenty of exam questions, examples in the textbook and in Prep U. Thank you and have a blessed day.